Hello, I'm Dan Gramza, coming to you from the San Francisco Money Show. And today I'm here with Felix Frey from Options Geek. Felix,
how you doing, Dan?
I'm doing well. Great to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me.
You know, would you give us some insights when I think about Options Geek as opposed to Greek?
Right.
Give us some insights about what does that mean to you and what you're trying to do.
Sure. You know, I spent 20 plus years on Wall Street, and so I was an options derivative expert, and I know a thing or two about options. But what I've done is essentially try to translate my career and what I went through and put it into this website. And I called it optionsgeek.com because I'm excited about options. You know, at heart I am a geek. And I've put together some new education with new concepts, and I'm trying to revolutionize the whole game here a little bit.
That's excellent. You know, it's such a wonderful instrument. To me, options are the most beautiful, flexible tool that we have to trade. And is your focus on equity options, futures options?
Sure.
Both,
yeah. Right now we're focusing on equity options. The concept I developed is a concept that can transcend equities, bonds, currencies. It's a concept that essentially introduces mathematical edge to options analysis.
Got it. So the idea is to transfer that kind of concept to the variety of...
That's right. You know, my goal is to get the 40 million Americans who are active traders to use options. That's the holy grail. And what happens is that people get confused using options, and they go down this, what I call a rabbit hole of information that they never really get out of. And people are confused. And so I try to make it as easy as understanding simple games like heads or tails, pick the diamond. I play card games to show people that they understand mathematical edge. And if you understand mathematical edge, you can understand options.
That's an excellent point. You know, and I think you're right. It is a tool that becomes confusing, even though the concepts aren't, but the jargon is. It
Correct.
can be very daunting.
Correct.
And it sounds like you kind of simplified that.
Yeah, and you know, the funny thing is I use the word simple. And my career spanned 20 years day to day talking to the top investors in the world, day to day. And so the funny thing about the top investors, they keep it simple. They keep it simple, and they are buying options to get the leverage. They're buying puts or buying calls, and they keep it simple.
You know, Felix, I think I like what you just said, because simple can be so powerful. Because if it's simple like you're talking about, then you have an idea what it is, when it works, when it doesn't, how to manage it.
Sure.
As opposed to something complex that people are just in a hope trade.
Absolutely.
Hoping that the outcome. I like that approach. I think you're right.
I want to add one thing. Options Geek, I developed Options Geek because I like to see that twinkle in someone's eye when they actually learn, when they actually understand. And it's lacking amongst the community. And when I'm out there and I'm teaching people, when I see that, I know I succeeded. That's why I do it.
I couldn't agree with you more, because I have a chance to share a few ideas, and I know that feeling, because then hopefully you've shared something with someone that's going to help them.
That's right.
And help them improve. Well, I'll tell you what, before we finish here, I just repeat what people can do to gain information about what you're talking about.
Absolutely. I want you to go to optionsgeek.com, or you can email me personally at felix@optionsgeek.com.
Great. Felix, thank you for being here.
Thank you for having me.
Appreciate it. And thank you for watching. For Money Show at San Francisco, I'm Dan Gramza.
And I'm Felix Frey. Thank you.